Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we get to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Townsend. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Some changes at the line. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Here's the second down play. Design quarterback run. He finds some space. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Townsend. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Toss it to the back, running left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Okay, set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. What a catch! They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that practice.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of a loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled now at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The back's got it. That's through the defender. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. We'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Barnett. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Spartans with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Able to connect, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Childs. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. Tackle made. After the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
Touchdown, Michigan State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Townsend. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Oh, he breaks free. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's how I'm going to bring up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Oh, another incompletion.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Childs. And here comes a deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Sparty. There was no catching him that time. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Townsend. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Spartans will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
How about that, Chris? Fourth down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
Over the middle, it's Parachek.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Back to throw. It's Childs. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. It should be automatic. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. First play of the second half is a handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the single back takes the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To throw, it's Childs. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but his defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. Powerful running here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Touchdown, Iowa State. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, this defense, great entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Throwing up play action. Looking deep downfield with the left. Has caught. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cyclones. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They are pouring it on now.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.